Hey everyone, and welcome back to more Stardew Valley. Previously, we began our first month of summer, our first summer of Stardew Valley. Planted some new crops, and we got a little closer with some people, including Shane, and we even went to some new areas like the Secret Woods. This time we're going to start off with living off the land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Here's a rundown of the fish you can only find in summer. Dorado, found in forest rivers during the day. Rainbow trout, found in the forest rivers and in mountains during the day. Pufferfish, found in the ocean in the early afternoon. And octopus, found in the ocean during the morning. Catch them while you can. So that's kind of nice. He actually will give you a bit of a rundown of some of the more exclusive fish we'll be trying to hunt, which of course we're going to be trying to go for as many of them as we can. So we're going to definitely keep an eye on that. Speaking of, I actually do have up on my, because again, this game is just so large, I don't remember everything by like the top of my head. I do have a list, speaking of the fish, on my phone next to me here, actually. So I can kind of see what times things come out. And again, eventually I'll be doing kind of like I think a little bit of a rundown of like where certain fish are at and stuff in its own episode sort of thing, if that makes sense. But that's going to be after we probably have caught them all, at least just in this episode by episode, series. So it's going to be a little bit. Once again, you can see that, I think I may have mentioned this, when I was planting everything else an episode or two ago, I planted the star drop we got from donating items to the museum. You were given one of those. We're also given some pumpkin seeds. Oops. So we had a lot of goodies there from that. But today we have quite a few things to do. I believe, I believe it's actually Jazz's birthday today, I think, if I'm correct. Jazz isn't super duper picky from what I know in terms of things that she likes. I think she only has like she has a decent amount of things I think she loves, but all of it's pretty valuable, and the only thing that we possibly could have gotten that I think she loves is still pretty expensive and far off, so we're most likely going to only have to give her something that she likes, but you know what? That's fine. I think, again, it's just as long as you give them something that they at least like on their birthdays, you'll be, and again, you talk to them every now and then, and give them a gift every now and then if you have something you can give them. It's not super hard to befriend people in Stardew Valley, for the most part. There are a few exceptions, like Sebastian and the Wizard, but that's more so because they're out of the way. Speaking of, we may actually start the day by let's see, okay. Speaking of me having that thing list on my phone, I'm actually going to, give me a second. There's, I think, 2 fish I need here. Give me a second. So first things first, let me look at, okay, that was a bit of a lag spike. Fish, let's see here. Okay, yeah, so we're missing, yeah, but do we get because we got the pike last time. No, we didn't get the rainbow trout. That was one of the ones that I was trying to get because it's really annoying because it's out of the way. Let me see here. Sorry if I sound like I'm away from the mic. It's because I have to look down at my phone. 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. is that one? Okay. So yeah, we're going to go for a few of the different fish that are more obscure and kind of out of the way to get, so I really don't feel like doing that later. We'll put that in there, because I really don't feel like donating that right now. And then it's time to do our chickens. Yeah, definitely a bit of progress needs to be made in terms of the fishing and stuff, just because I want to kind of get the major parts of that out of the way. Bree's saving up some money. As I mentioned, there is like a fish pond that now we're saving up for, because that's going to be something that's going to be passively helping us as we move further along into the valley. I think I've sold, yeah, I did, okay. Because again, I have to sell like one of everything, so I want to make sure I'm selling that stuff progressively, just so we don't have to worry about it later. Okay, so I think we're going to start the day by going down to the Secret Woods to get our hardwood. I'm going to bring a void essence to give to the Wizard. And do we have a sweet pea or anything on us? We have a sweet pea, okay. I'm going to bring a sweet pea for Jazz. I'm also going to bring another ones for hopefully the bundle, because hopefully we can complete the bundle today, but we are still missing one of the forageables for the season, so not amazing. And then okay. Bit of a busy time indeed. But thankfully it should work out, and again, busy is not always a bad thing. It just means we're a little bit distracted with all the things we could be getting done. But again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So as we head over here, one thing I will mention about the hardwood, like getting the iron axe as fast as I did, again, it is not imperative that you get it as fast as I did. I just like doing this because there's a lot of days where I forget to get hardwood, and you're going to want a decent amount of it, especially later on as the game goes on. So I'd rather just be able to passively get the grind for the hardwood early. And then last time we were here, I actually mentioned there was a green slime, but I didn't mention this. Monsters do spawn in here. I believe it can only be slimes, though. I think it's always green slime, like, level, so they're really easy to take out. So they're not, like, that bad, per se. They're just a little bit of a hindrance you may have to deal with. But they're not that bad, I don't think. Something kind of cool, since we reached level 5 foraging, now we get more wood from chopping down trees. You can actually see we're getting 3 hardwood instead of 2, which isn't, like, it doesn't seem like the biggest deal, but keep in mind, every like single one of those adds up really quick. For example, I think before we had this, we'd get like 12 hardwood per day if we chopped each and every one of these stumps. But now, thanks to us having that increase to wood we have 17. Again, it doesn't sound like a ton, but again, it adds up a lot over time. That's almost 20 per day, which is way better in the long term. There is a little pond over here we actually can fish in, which I didn't do last time just because, again, there's a lot to get done, and there's still a decent amount to get done today, too. But I want to try to fish in here for a little bit, just because there is one fish in particular that is exclusive to this area. I don't believe it's tied to any season. It's, I think, actually qualified as a special type of fish. Unfortunately, carp is not the one we're looking for. And I don't really recommend fishing here outside of this fish, because there really isn't anything super valuable. I think you can get, like, trash in here pretty commonly. Not, like, super common, but, like, as common as the mine ones. But I think it's still pretty common. The fish we're looking for isn't super hard, but it's one that will probably be more challenging than, like, say your average, like, sardine and stuff you'd see us catching in the ocean earlier on. But I don't think it's that bad. Oh, there it is. That is the wood skip. That one is exclusive to the secret woods. Again, that is not tied to any season in particular, so that's pretty cool. And that one is needed for a bundle, the specialty fish bundle, I believe. Yes. We actually also know where the ghost fish is. The only thing we're missing is the sandfish, technically, in terms of knowing where that's at. Oh, I forgot I sold the oyster. I keep reminding myself of that. Okay. So we got that. Now we don't have to come back here and fish. I just wanted to do that while we were here. Hopefully it shouldn't take you too long to catch this little guy. Again, he's not super challenging by any means, but I understand for, you know, having to go out your way like to areas like this for fish is not always super fun. And speaking of having to fish, we're going to have to fish down in this river area near Leia's cabin or whatever. I also don't like it. A carp frenzy has begun the mountains. Okay, that is kind of useless. I don't know. Carp are one of the worst selling fish, but hey, that's cool. I think we've seen that already. Again, the problem is that I'm going to forget what I have and haven't talked about, so I'm just going to assume some of this stuff that, you know, we've seen earlier. Yeah, here, take a void essence. He loves void and solar essences, so if you have a bunch of those, I recommend giving those to him because they're pretty cheap gifts. This is imbued with the potent arcane energies. It's very useful for my studies, thank you. How many hearts am I with you? 0. Oh, jeez, yeah, I need to get on befriending you. There are many mysteries around us. You must be patient to wish to discover them. As I mentioned, he is kind of annoying to befriend, not because his gifts are hard to get, but just because he's so out of the way. And for us, considering how long it takes to get to him, it can just eat so much of the day away, which really stinks. Okay, so I think what we're going to do now, we're going to head into town. I want to give Jazz her birthday gift because I don't want to forget that. Assuming, again, today is her birthday. I'm pretty sure it is. Don't know 100% for sure. Then there are a few different areas we can fish. There's some... Oh, hey, Jazz. Speaking of, thank goodness you're here. Take this. Wow, birthday present. I love it. 3 or 2 hearts? 2 hearts, okay. Not bad. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. I gave you... Okay, whatever the frick. See, we talked to you. I need to probably keep trying to... Oh, this is another heart scene already. You can see the purple underwear in there from... We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, this is, I believe, Shane's 4 heart cutscene, which we're seeing already. Shane? Which is funny, because I think last episode we actually saw Shane's 2 heart scene because we just gave him stuff on his birthday, so... We're getting a lot of these cutscenes early on. Oh dear. Ren, can you do something? He's out cold. Okay. I don't know what my character's plan is. Buh. The portrait at the bottom right. Wait a minute, where'd I get a default watering can? Mine's copper now, what? Wait, whoa. Shane, what's the matter with you? All you do anymore is mope around your room and drink beer. It's Jazz's birthday, dude. You wouldn't understand. I'm worried. What's your plan? Don't you ever think about the future? Plan? Hopefully I won't be around long enough to need a plan. Oh, on Jazz's birthday? Oh, no. Oh, dude. Really? Jazz? Oh, no. Ooh, frick. Okay. And then back to the chipper music like nothing ever happened and Shane's not even here anymore because he's at work. Okay, then, well, that aside, I need something. I might be getting some different kinds of animal. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Quit talking so much. Take this carrot. Oh, we're 2 hearts now. Cool. Anyway, yeah, Shane is seemingly, you know, struggling. Also, I'm pausing here because, as you can see, inside Marnie's bedroom, you can find... You found the lucky purple shorts. Better return it to Lewis. Lewis's lucky purple shorts that he wanted people, like he wanted us to specifically find subtly, is in Marnie's bedroom. Better not inspect these too closely. You can already probably put some stuff together here, but there's a bit of information if you start checking around things. You dig around the Marnie's private drawer. There's nothing of interest. We can keep looking around. Oh, not there. You can start just checking everything with A. There's some things checked, nothing of interest there. But it's kind of interesting that the mirror's underwear is in Marnie's bedroom. Be sure to keep that in mind. At least we have that on us now. Now, we could bring this back to Lewis for a reward, but I'm actually going to keep these, as weird as that is to say, I'm going to keep his underwear on us for a little bit. For a few different reasons, but trust me, eventually we'll give it back to him. It's just, I like holding on to him, what can I say? Okay, enough of that, that's really weird. So look at this, there's a few things I want to catch. One is in Pelican Town, I do remember, okay. Okay. Sorry about that, just, oh my god. I feel bad, but I have to, oh man. A lot of these fish are just so out of the blue for me. Because usually when it comes to fishing for money, the best spot for me usually is just the ocean near that boulder. I just find it to be the most consistent in terms of how like quality you get and things like that. So, but again, that comes down a bit to preference too. So when it comes to these ones that are a little bit like in different areas, I don't know, I can struggle sometimes with that. Oh, Jazz has school on her birthday. That always sucks. Jazz telling me about the national enemy, the Gotoro Empire. They sound like a ruthless bunch. Yeah. So interestingly enough, as I said, we kind of heard that from Vincent that his dad, he does have a dad, but he's apparently overseas right now, and now we're hearing about this enemy from Sam. So it seems like the world of Stardew Valley may not be so different from ours in terms of there being this like war going on or some fighting. Hopefully we'll find out more as we go. It's kind of interesting because from the perspective of our character, we've been living in this world, we should probably know this stuff, but since we're an outsider just using our character as a vessel, we don't know anything about this yet. Yeah, today was Jazz's birthday. Oh, come on, Lewis, wait, what? What? No, wait, what? Wait, whoa. No, I didn't. No. That's not allowed. No, dude, I didn't. He just. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe. I forgot that's a thing. He just takes it. Okay, well. You know what this means, guys. I'm going to replay the day because I do not want to miss out on that. I'm going to replay that entire day just for the sake of not losing Mayor Lewis's purple underwear. I'll see you guys when I am back to kind of where we were in terms of what we were getting done at the time. I'm just going to cut because I don't feel like just speeding that up. It's going to take so much time to the video. I'll see you guys in a moment and we'll discuss what differences there have been. Okay, and with that, the underwear have been retrieved once more. What has only been a second for you has been multiple minutes for me, but you know what? What's done is done. Can't cry over spilled milk too much. We have the underwear back. That's all that really matters. Everything should be the same, outside of a few small differences. Like I got some mahogany seeds from the slime, but like I got the wood skip back. Gave the gift to the wizard, the void essence or whatever that earlier. Gave the gift to Jazz. Saw the cutscene with Shane. Of course, got the underwear from Marnie, so I got her back to 2 hearts. Overall, everything's pretty normal. Thankfully, he's not over here, so we can actually check. Yep, so today's Jazz's birthday. Killed 2 ghosts in the god dang friggin' mines. Okay, so what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna head up to the. Okay, yeah, we're gonna head up actually to the mountains because while I was heading over here because I was moving a little bit faster since I knew this time what I was going to do in the day, since of course I had to follow what I was doing earlier. The carp trout, remember that happened? Like the carp frenzy that happened, if you recall earlier today, that I mentioned was kind of pointless. That happened again, except the fish actually changed, which is interesting. I didn't know. And I guess I still can't confirm if this is the case, but that makes me think that once the game has decided it's going to give you a, I'm just gonna put these 2 in and then we'll wait for the last one. Once it's decided it's going to give you that event, like of making the frenzy or whatever of that type of fish, the frenzy will still occur that day, but the fish may change. I don't know if that's the case. Someone can confirm or deny this, but it changed the fish this time into rainbow trout, which is one of the fish we need, of course. So if we can get up there and get it for sure, then we're just really lucky. Very lucky to have a library. Okay, yeah, you've really only said this like the same thing in the last 20 times, which is fine, but you know. Nothing new for you guys. But yeah, we have all the hardwood back. I believe for the most part everything should be the same. The only thing that like I know was like different, like majorly, was the fact that the what's it called? The chest I got while catching the wood skip, I didn't get that again, but we only got like a geode and something else small, so I'm not super sad about that. I need to start befriending you guys more, don't I? I wish I had more forageables to give you. That's part of the problem. Okay, so do we have... Is that the spot, or is that just a bubbles that ironically are here? Because I was too late. Also, there's the slime bobber. That's cool. Oh, come on, no. Dude, it's so hard to gauge this. I don't think that this is... I don't think the frenzy's going on anymore, which makes sense. I was hopeful it'd go on enough, but that's fine if it didn't. I don't think it's here, because I think we'd see them jumping out, and we wouldn't have gotten a chub. And I don't think there could be 2 bubble areas, right? Even if one's a frenzy. I don't think that's a thing. Oh, man, that stinks. Okay, well, whatever. I guess I'm kind of glad that it's, to some degree, it's not here, because then I'd be like, oh, you guys get to see the frenzy's happening on the screen or whatever, and yeah, so that would have been its whole other mess, but whatever. Okay, so what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get the rainbow trout down here. It's not super rare by any means, but I would have liked to just have the guarantee that we're going to catch one today, so that way I know we made progress from that in that instance. We'll see what we can do. Let's see. Hopefully we catch it pretty early on so we can get out of here and go somewhere else and do some other stuff. Quite a few things to be getting done. Fishing for money is going to be something I do, but not right now. Right now I'm just kind of going my way for some of the fish. There it is. Okay, we got lucky. First try. I think that one only comes out when it's sunny out, I believe, during the summer, so in the river, so be careful. There's a fish we need down in the river next to Leia's cabin, but I don't really feel like doing that right now, and I think it only goes till 7 anyway, so I think what instead I'm going to do, I'm actually going to head to the mine, not even to mine, but actually to fish. If you recall the, what is that? We caught the ghost fish and the stonefish before in the past. Well, there's other fish to get to. Also, we need another ghost fish because... Oh, that's the last forageable we need. Grape. Last summer forageable. But anyway. We need another ghost fish because I think I ate the last one. And we need to donate one. So hopefully nothing else, we'll get another ghost fish. But we're going to come down to floor 60 because, as I said, there's 3 different spots to fish in the caves. We already caught everything that, like, fish-wise from the floor, I think it was 20 or whatever. Oh no. That is, sorry about that. That's breaking the immersion, but... Frick. But yeah, there's a few. Okay, so there's the ghost fish. Good. So now we can donate that one, which is good. We don't have to worry about. Oh yeah, we also need to defeat ghosts. So maybe we will actually stay here. I'll catch whatever this next thing is. Okay, and we'll go get those ghosts hopefully defeated. I think they can appear anywhere from floor 60 onward. I believe. Right? I think so. But again, I don't really know if there's anything that you guys are going to want to see for the most part, so I think I'm just going to speed this up, unless, again, I have something to say, or, you know, once we finish the mission, you know, neither here nor there, it'll be one of the two. See you guys in a few moments, I guess. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap. Okay, well, that's something worth note, so I'm definitely cutting back in. That bat from the swarm just dropped one of the rarest items in the game, the prismatic shard. That has, I believe, it's a 0. something, maybe 0.1% chance, 0.01, something like that. It is insanely low chance of that being dropped by monsters in the mines after you've reached the bottom. That is an incredibly rare item that we need. Holy crap. I cannot believe we just got that. That is insane, dude. Okay. That, man, I was just kind of relaxing for the most part. Just like, man, this is gonna suck. I may not even find any ghosts today, which will still stink, but I mean, at this point, frick that. I mean, I'll take the prismatic shard over the ghosts, I'll be honest. Like, not by much, but, well, actually, yeah, by quite a lot. Never mind. What am I saying? But that's insane, dude. Okay, so the prismatic shard is a material, like, or not material, is a gem like the amethyst and stuff. It doesn't have a dedicated rock, though, like topaz and diamonds and stuff, so you can't find it just by itself in the mines. You can, however, get it from omni geodes, but no other type of geode. And you can get it from things like fishing, but again, in all those instances, it is incredibly rare to get it. I believe you can also get it in the, like, purple rock. That can be any of the gems, I believe, but I think, again, it's the rarest there by quite a bit. But that's, again, crazy. And we don't need it right now, by any means, but holy, that is going to help a lot. Now, of course, as it says, the Gunther thing near it, it is something that we do need to donate at some point. However, it is such a rare item. I think we're actually going to hold off on donating this one, kind of similar to the diamond we gave Leia, and then eventually we got another one. Because I have a feeling eventually we'll get another one of these things, even if I have to go to my way for it, and it'll be way harder to get than this version, or this one that we got. I still think we should keep this one, and I'd recommend it to you too. Your first prismatic shard I'd recommend you keep, especially if you're, like, you know, newer to the game. And then you can give one of the later ones we, you know, receive to him, because again, hopefully we'll get another one at some point. Frick, I don't like doing this. But, oh man, that is incredibly cool that we got that. Similar to when we were grinding for the squid kid, I think oh, there's a ghost on this floor. Speaking of, I think I'm gonna do what I was doing earlier, where I'm just gonna go to one of the floors that can have, like an elevator you can keep, like, resetting on. And I'm going to try to check for the ghost repeatedly until we get one more. Thankfully, we got our first one here just casually. Also, we have a lot of these dust sprites, which I wanted to feed a lot of them too, because their reward is very nice. But once we find another one, I'll cut back to you guys again, or, oh, another coffee, cool. Or if we get something really cool, then I'll also cut back to you guys. So, see you guys in just a few moments. Okay, once again, we finally found our other enemy we were looking for, another ghost. Funnily enough, I actually think that the this is the same sort of, like, cave layout we had for the floor we were resetting for the squid kid on, which is admittedly kind of funny in retrospect, but that was not intended by any means. So as we clear out this last ghost, we're gonna have to, that means go to the wizard again tomorrow, which isn't the biggest deal. I need to be befriending him anyway. It just gives us another opportunity to give him a gift. Inventory's kind of full, but I still do want to fish here because, again, there's a chance we find the thing I'm really looking for here. I think, oh wait, what time does the Adventurers Guild close? 'Cause I can sell the topaz ring or whatever the frick I have on me, because I don't really need that on me right now. Please don't close till like 12. Please don't close till like 12. Okay. Maybe it's 11 and I barely made it, I don't know, because it literally just turned 11. First things first, sell that. 100 gold isn't much, but I thought it was worth just selling anyway. Something kind of cool, I actually want to point this out, is the items you see in here also upgrade and change based on what I believe your combat level is. So you can actually see there's more items in here, like more types of rings. You can get the space boots now that we have that one, so in case you ever lose yours. Have a bunch of different types of weapons, like the lava katana, and all these. I think that would be an upgrade, because that's like level 10. Yeah, level 6. We're doing good right now. I don't think we need any of those upgrades, but it's kind of worth noting that that stuff gets upgraded as time goes on. Come back and get some show me, kid. Okay, well, I don't have anything to show you right now, thankfully, so, because you said that really creepily. Okay, it doesn't close at 11. Never mind, we're good. And I'm guessing they won't close till like 12, because again, they open at like 2, so I'd hope that's the case, because they're getting like no business. Thankfully, we did level up in combat, so we actually, doesn't really matter how late we stay up here, as long as we, you know, get back in time so I don't lose any money or items, because I want to stay out here and try to see if we can catch the exclusive fish in this area. It's a pretty hard one. I would say it's probably on par with like the pufferfish, maybe a little bit harder. And for my skill level, that's always concerning. But even the chance that we can get it, you know, is sometimes good enough. So, but there's a high probability we don't get anything at all, and we just see things like trash and whatnot. And unfortunately, that's just part of the effect of having to go for the stuff in the caves. Go for the stuff in the caves. Having to fish in the caves. Hence one of the many reasons why I don't really recommend fishing here outside of getting the fish for the bundles or just for the sake of catching one. That is technically a new fish. We've seen white algae before, but that was actually one we needed for the fish tab. You can see here, technically we've only caught one, so that's kind of cool. We got that out of the way. This is definitely the best place to find white algae. I think it may actually be the only place you can fish up white algae in the game. Not this specific floor, but I believe the caves is the only area you can go to for that. So, I'll take it. Nothing super amazing. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go to around 1, then we're going to head back. That's not super late, but again, if we don't get it right now, it's not the biggest deal. I would like to have gotten it now, just for the sake of being like, oh, then we don't have to worry about it later, but it won't be the biggest deal. I'm thinking this is a ghost fish because it's not super hard. Yep. And we got a chest, though, and that's what's more exciting. Sonar bobber. That's actually nice. Now that we actually can use bobbers, that is pretty good. We'll get rid of... Sorry, I have to think for a second. We'll get rid of 2 copper. Actually, we'll get rid of the pine cone. What am I saying? I have a freaking pine cone on me, and I'm trying to get rid of copper. Don't know what that was about. We'll go again until like around 1-ish, and then we'll probably just call it there. Again, I could go till I pass out, but I'm just trying to save money at this point, and, you know, I feel like it's just better to do so. Plus, we can sell some of our extra goodies that we have on us, which we don't have much. We can sell things like... Oh, I thought that was the sound of a fish. We'll catch one more since it's 1 now. Okay, well, there we go. We'll head back. Unfortunately, those are... I do not like hunting for the fish in the caves. They are really annoying. You're often going to have to waste almost an entire day on them, which stinks. So, definitely not looking forward to that, but hey. We got a decent amount done. We celebrated Jazz's birthday today. That was not a bad first day. I'm going to make sure I put these lucky purple shorts away so I don't accidentally talk to friggin' Mayor Lewis and have to reset a day again. So we'll sell the rainbow trout because we don't need that. We'll sell one ghost fish. We need to keep one. I really, unfortunately, can't sell much else on me here because I need to keep a lot of this stuff for other things later on. So let's just throw all this stuff in here. Put you away in there. There we go. I'm going to put the prismatic shard in here. Technically, it would belong in there anyway if I... Oh, frick, wow. Our inventory is clogged. Okay, well, we don't really have much time tonight, so I'm just going to sell the mayonnaise, and then we're going to go to bed, and I'll sort out the inventory situation tomorrow before we head out. Thankfully, I did already pet Ella. That's one thing I did do in the reset. Because I think I forgot to do that the first time as well, but that's really minor. Level 7 combat, 5 HP, new characteristic Arena of Yoba, and a Thorns Arena. Cool. Not bad. New items will always take. Not a lot of money today, but again, we caught 2 new fish. Actually 3 if you count the white algae. But we're trying to get a lot of these annoying fish out of the way. There's one other fish that's like going to be really out of the way to get. That's summer-ish exclusive, I think. And that one we may be going for today, depending on what our luck is looking like. Let's see. Sunny, crappy weather. Means we have to do more freaking watering. Really good luck. I'm tempted to go mining then, actually. We'll see. Oh, Ryan, I'm really glad you became part of our community. I've enclosed a funds check for the Stardew Valley Agriculture Fund to help you continue your good work. Oh, I'm buying my seeds with it. Cool. So I think you only get that by befriending us. Oh, frick me. Also, this is a summer seed, but I'm waiting for our first things. Okay. We have a lot of not garbage. We have a lot of stuff. Holy moly. I guess I don't really want to have to make another chest, but I need to. Because I just have no inventory. This is going to be just a oh, frick, no, I didn't mean to do that. We're just going to need a miscellaneous chest to put stuff in at this point, because I don't know where to put all this stuff. We have so many items. Okay, actually, I'm going to take stuff on me for a community center drop-off today, so that would help sort out our inventories a little bit. Do I need any of this stuff for community center? No, I don't. Okay. Once again, I think I'm going to kind of go through this by speed running a little bit, and by speed running, I mean I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to sit here and watch all this nonsense. What the frick was that? Oh, it's Aquamarine, okay. But yeah, once again, I'm going to speed this up, including the watering and stuff, and I'll see when we can actually get the day started with some well, I said actually too much. When we can start doing some cool things. So, let's get watering. Okay, so that's most of the chores done, but I do want to cut back in here, actually, because we're going to grab our scythe. Our wheat is done, and you need a scythe to actually harvest that. And you can see, actually also get some hay from that, too, which is nice. Wheat is not really valuable by itself to sell. I'm going to sell both the gold and silver just because I don't really want to take up inventory space with a bunch of it. But wheat is worth keeping in a chest for later. So, if you are growing some wheat like I am, consider saving it for later, as I just said. I think we're going to now plant. Well, I want to plant the red cabbage since we need that for a bundle. I want to get that out of the way now. What are some other things we could grow? We can grow more mixed flowers, I guess. I don't think we have any flowers growing right now. Do we? I don't think we do. So let's plant a bunch of these. I think we have some poppies in there. I'm seeing some sunflowers. I think already I'm seeing that we're getting at least one of each flower that's exclusive to summer, which is good because, you know, exclusive crops are always ones you want to get out of the way. And we'll just water the rest of these small things I didn't get to. Okay, so now that we've done that, it's time for us to start our day. There's no events going on today, I believe. We need to talk to the wizard, and also the traveling merchants in today, so that's not like the biggest deal. We'll go do that first. I'm going to keep the scythe on me today, just that way I can start chopping up some of this grass, because I didn't go through much of it earlier, just because I was trying to keep a lot of it to spread. Since they're also allowed to go out in the pasture right now, then I want them to be able to use this grass as food, so we don't have to use our hay, but I think we have more than enough growing on our farm right now, so I'll clear up some of the hay we have growing out here so we can actually get around a little bit easier, because that does slow us down a little bit. Yeah, today we have great luck. I could go fishing for the one fish we're missing. I could go fishing the ocean for money, which I think is probably what I actually am going to end up doing, even though we could be doing stuff in the mines. I think money's just probably a higher priority at this moment in time. Thankfully we have crops growing, which is more passive income, but still. Basic fertilizer, radish, corn, large egg, trunk soup, green tea. Okay, yeah, nothing of value at the store today, but that's fine. Again, we got the main thing that I absolutely really wanted from the Traveling Merchant, but they can still offer some really cool items, so still worth checking out when you have the time to do so. Hello, take this solar essence. Oh wait, oh yeah, first. Elements are pleased with the job you did. Here's your payment as promised. Yeah, and then take that. I'm guessing we're at 1 heart now, probably. Really? Oh man, I must... Dude, I am falling behind on you. 500 gold, that helps with the whole lack of money thing. We actually have enough to get the pond going, which I think is going to be the last purchase before I save up for something really big. Probably the biggest thing I think we bought. That's like, actually, there's one other thing I may buy too. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go buy the get the pond going, the one I mentioned earlier. Just because it's something that is kind of like another passive source of income to a degree, but it's also something that we need for other reasons as well. I can't really get into it too much yet because I don't want to spoil too much in one go. But I want to clear an area for that as well, probably. I also kind of just want... Again, we're going to eventually make our farm look pretty and stuff, but right now it's just kind of about efficiency since we want to get as much done as we can. I also put some iron bars in here because I realized I need to be smelting more stuff. I've just been behind on that, which is my own fault. Like, I'm behind on smelting items just because when we actually need it, then I don't have to wait for stuff to smelt because that takes in-game time as well. Okay, so now that we're back to this... Got another ticket, we can put that in today. Let me grab the materials for the pond. That is going to be stone, green algae, and seaweed, I believe, and it's 5,000 gold, which is pretty expensive, more so than I thought it used to be, but... well, okay, so we'll go do that first. Our tea saplings are almost, or not almost, they're probably halfway done growing. Just wanted to plant those first ones because, again, man, I find them to be not really great sources of income, but we need to grow them a few times anyway, so it's not the biggest deal. Town, that's where I'm gonna go. Because, first things first, we're gonna come down here to, we're gonna do the ticket first. Actually, no, we're not gonna do the ticket first. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure, like, how I want to go about things in a certain timely order, but I think Robin's in today. So we're gonna get that going before I forget, because Robin can be kind of annoying to go out of your way for some days. Again, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I thought it used to be cheaper than 5,000 by quite a bit. Like, maybe not like... I definitely knew it was more than like 1,000 or 2,000, but I didn't think it was 5,000. That seems crazy to me. But I don't understand if he did nerf it, because they have a lot of good things about them. 5,000 gold, 200 stone, 5 seaweed, 5 green algae. We shall build this. We are going to put it somewhere close by to the coop. Probably... We'll put it, like, here in front of the coop. Because, again, right now, I don't really care about it looking pretty. I just want everything kind of in one area near the starting cabin for us. And then... Oh, frick. That sucks. Wait, can I buy the thing I wanted to buy in here? Please? I can, okay. 200 gold, we're at 50 gold to our name. I'm buying a recipe. I haven't talked much about these. In places like Robin's, you can actually buy recipes for crafting items. Usually they're all cosmetic and they don't really do much for you, but that one specifically I bought a pathway, this one here, for 1 stone, 1 path. Because I want to start laying some paths around our farm. Paths are nice because it prevents certain debris from wait, what? How's the cave experiment coming along? Has it produced anything valuable? Oh, I forgot to check the cave. I haven't been doing that. I'm sure it's been valuable, though. Thank you, Demetrius. But as I was saying... what was I saying? Frick. Like, it caught me off guard. I completely forgot about that. I was talking about Robin, I think. I was talking about... Oh, yeah, recipe. The paths help certain debris not spread, and it makes it so you move slightly faster while walking on it, which is nice. Ooh! Okay, we got 2 books from that. We got a lost book, which doesn't matter, but then we got Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Thick, which is one of my favorite books in the entire game in terms of its name. It is hilarious. Gain 1 defense. We're going to read this one, because, again, I want the thing. Plus, you can always read it in your collections tab, which is in one of these, right? Oh, no, it's in the wallet tab, right? Special items? Yeah, here. Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Thick. 1 defense isn't like a ton, but hey, it all adds up. And if nothing else, the title's absolutely hilarious, so we'll take that as well. Okay, now we've done that, let's put in our ghost fish and wood skip, leaving just the sandfish, which we don't really know where to get yet, and I believe it's everything I can put in here for now. Yep. And then I have a few things for the bulletin board, which these ones are not fun. 1 frozen geode, which is really random. I need a pomegranate for you. Yeah. I could have brought a fiddlehead fern. Oh no, I did put one in. Never mind, we're good. For some reason, I thought I didn't put one in yet. Okay, so for the most part, I think all we have to do now is put the grape in for the foraging bundles, and then we're gonna head on to Mayor Lewis. Then we're gonna go fishing for the rest of the day down at the ocean, I think, because I don't really feel like today's I would rather spend a bad luck day, I think, going for that fish. Luck doesn't affect a ton for fishing stuff. I don't think it does, to my knowledge. It never really seemed like it did. But anyway, 30 summer seeds. They are equivalent to the spring seeds we got in terms of, like, they give you the forageables for the season. I didn't grow those last season, mostly because it was late in the season and I was focused on other stuff. We may grow these later in the season, because they don't take that long to grow. And if I don't really want to spend more money, especially since we're down to like 50 gold, for example, that could be a nice way of going about it. Oh, great, we have another mission. Please be an easy one. I'd like to put a gold bar. Pam wants a gold bar. Okay, we can probably do that. George is eyeing down his trash can. Always hilarious. I think the cutscene saw the Linus digging his trash can, and I don't think he stopped like he said he would. Okay, then. So what is our reward from the ticket machine? 3 mystery boxes. We actually haven't seen too many of these, despite it being something that I feel like by now we should have probably gotten a few more of. But hey, 3 mystery boxes is 3 mystery boxes. I don't really feel like getting those cracked today, mostly because that would take literally all of our money. In fact, I don't even think we have enough, because I think it's 75 gold to crack those open, so we physically can't even afford to. That's how poor we are right now. But that's fine. So one thing I'm going to do before we start fishing is I'm going to check over here for forageables, because again, these are worth just a little bit of extra cash, and at this point, considering we are dirt poor, we'll take everything we can get. Once more though, I really don't have much to say in terms of like talk about this time. So once again, I'm just going to cut to when I have finished fishing for the day. So I'll see you guys in a few moments. Wow, talked about a stacked chest. To go along with the luck of the prismatic shard we had this episode, we just got another really rare item, well, 2 really rare items. We got iridium ore. I already mentioned that this is incredibly rare for us at this point, and there's very few ways of getting it. But we also got an ancient seed, another artifact for Gunther. Can tell you more about this if you donate to museum. This one you do want to give to Gunther, unlike the prismatic shard. So we're gonna give that to him later. Probably not today because I really have nothing else to bring him, and I'd really give it to him later. So. Jeez, that is crazy that we got that. Holy, today's luck is insane. I know I don't sound it, but holy, that is very lucky indeed. Another thing of note, I guess, before I cut again, is our first tackle wore out, which means it just broke. Again, as I mentioned, this will happen. That's why I had the other one on me. The other one we got from, I think it was a chest, maybe? A fish chest from fishing. I just equipped that one instead. So now we have that one on. And that's pretty much all I want to say is that I lost my first tackle. We have the other one equipped now. Catching decent fish for money. Once this bubble column runs out, I'll probably actually run to the caves if I can. And we'll just try a few times before we hit the sack again to see if we can indeed catch the fish I was looking for in the mines. Because unlike the one in the river, even though that one's more seasonal exclusive... Oh, what the frick was that? Oh, that must have been a super cucumber. Even though that one's more seasonal exclusive, the one in the river, I did not mean to do that. I realized it as soon as I committed to it. Okay, well, I'll fix that in a moment. But either way, yeah. So what I'm going to do after this bubble column leaves is I'm going to head to the mines and try to fish that one. And I'll see you guys either when we're heading back for the night or, you know, whatever. So I'll see you guys in just a few moments. Another cool artifact. We just got the bone flute from there. That one's rare as well. Not as rare as I think the ancient seed is, but still, we'll take getting the bone flute. Which makes me think, actually, that maybe luck does play a part in fishing. Not so much the quality of the fish you catch, but maybe it increases the chance of you finding, like, chests while fishing. Again, I have no clue if that's real or if that's me just, making stuff up, but if someone knows, please let me know. I am very curious to hear if that's actually a real thing, or if, again, I'm just absolutely losing my mind, which, I'll be honest, would absolutely add up and make sense. Okay, game. Wow, you're really trying to butter me up. What bad thing's about to happen? We got another broken trident, so we've already seen before. But we got a diamond, and we got an anchor, which is yet another artifact for Gunther. And that was the last fish of that bubble column too. So I was about to head to the caves. Holy, maybe not the best money making day ever, but Jeez, we got a lot of rare things today. Like, we got the ancient seed, we got... Holy frick, man. This episode is insane with how much luck, like, I've had. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna head to the mines once again, like as I said, and just try to catch it. Either I'll cut to when I think I've potentially am trying to catch it, or I'll cut back when we have made it home for the night. So, we'll do just that. Okay, not exactly what I was looking for, but something we needed anyway. That is the last of the jelly exclusive ones that we need. The cave jelly. A rare jelly found in an underground lake. 75 energy, 33 health, and 1+ luck for 7 minutes. A really interesting thing. Again, it does count as a fish, so we needed to catch one. As you can see here, it appears in the list there. And you can only catch it in these caves. I was not counting on catching that right now, because again, it feels like it's really rare, almost rarer than the actual fish we're looking for at times. So I am very happy we got that out of the way, because we need to catch one anyway. So I am more than thrilled with catching that, even if we don't catch the other fish we're looking for. Be nice if we did, but I won't be super upset if we don't find it, so. While overall maybe not the best money-making day we're going to have, I feel like we did pretty decent work today. We got a lot of really rare items and stuff. Like, I am definitely satisfied with what we've gotten today. I actually used a little bit of the deluxe bait or whatever near the end. It didn't really help too much, I don't think, because, again, I was just catching ghost fish. I was hoping if I did have it, it would help increase the odds of me actually getting to keep the creature. Fortunately, again, I didn't get it, but it's whatever. Not the biggest deal in the world. I actually got more rubies, as you can see here, and I'm going to sell the 3 I got today specifically because, at this point, again, we just need the money really badly. But tomorrow I plan on probably just turning a bunch of this stuff into Gunther, because, holy, I have a lot of stuff to give him now, thanks to our fishing efforts today, so let me just put a bunch of this stuff in here for now. I want to sell it tomorrow. Just throw these in and we'll call it a night. Now, the reason I actually went to bed as late as I did, even though I got exhausted, was because I leveled up in our fishing skill. Wait, make sure I pet you. Okay, I did good. It's because I leveled up my fishing skill, and as I mentioned, if you get a level up, I believe that fully heals your stamina no matter what. Get level 9 fishing. 1 fishing rod proficiency, new crafting recipe, a magnet, and a new cooking recipe, a seafoam pudding. Cool. 2 more things that eventually we'll have to get into. Not terrible. 3,000 gold, I'll definitely take that, especially at this point in the game. So we have 4,000 gold today made overall, 750 gold made from our 3 rubies. We'll take it. Again, at this point, any drip feed of money is appreciated because we are just that poor. Okay. There appears to be some kind of anomalous reading. I don't know what this means. This is a new event to Stardew Valley in the newest update. For the sake of not spoiling anything right now, I'll leave it at that. Tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day, for sure. Bad luck, which I guess is interesting to coincide with that. So, what we're going to do, I guess I'll put the scythe away today, since I don't think I need that on me. I definitely don't need a lot of this stuff on me. Just, we have so much crap on us, dude. It's insane. Trout soup, I'm just gonna put that in there, and I'll keep the trout soup on me in case I feel like I need it for something. Okay, let's get the day started. Actually, ooh, interesting. Some of our crops are finally grown. The spicy peppers, our hot peppers, have finally grown. As you can see there. They, again, will continue to produce more and more goodies as the season goes on. I'm going to sell both gold and silver just because those are worth more, and I'm going to keep the 2 default ones, or two normal ones, because those are going to have their uses. I'd recommend, again, trying to keep 2 of those as well if you're playing along, just because there are going to be a few different uses for those as the season goes on. Okay, so once again, we're going to water all this stuff. You can see Robin's working on our pond, which should be done tomorrow, but tomorrow's going to be really weird, as you saw from the news report. Once again, we're probably going to fish today, except today I'm actually probably going to go more out of my way for the fish I need near the river near Leia's house, because that one's more out of the way than even the cave ones are. Specifically because the cave ones are attached to the, Oh, so is this grown? No, it's not good. Are attached to the minecarts. You can get to the mines way easier than you can Leia's farm, at least currently. So I'm going to focus on that today, but of course first we're going to go to Gunther's to donate a bunch of our items. So that's going to be the plan. One thing that is worth note, again, I'm going to bring this up, is again, if you have name ideas, leave them below. I've seen 1 or 2 already for for our 2 chickens, but I'm trying to make sure that everyone gets a chance before I commit to any names and stuff like that. So, and again, I can always change names around if I feel like it, but I want, if it's a name that someone chose, you know, for it to stick for the most part, if it's, you know, one that I think people cared about. But again, we'll kind of see as that goes. And again, we're gonna get more animals and stuff later on, of course, but right now it's only the 2 chickens I'm really super concerned with. So now we have 4,000 gold. Again, now that we have this money, there's only 2 other things that are really on my horizons for purchasing, and one of them is super expensive. Probably the most expensive thing we've purchased up till now. Which is saying something, because we spent 10,000 gold on a backpack. So, definitely can tell we're getting the more expensive and bougie items, but that one's going to be incredibly useful if we can get it early on, so if we can, I'll grab that. Grab all those geodes, because we need to donate those. I'm not going to donate the prismatic shard. Sorry, Gunther. Trust me, it's not anything against you personally, it's just, it's a really rare item. I want to keep the first one I get. If I get a second one, then I'll give it to you. Just, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you don't want to be mean by, you know, denying him the stuff to donate, but it's also like, okay, well, dude, it's my item, I got it. I got it purely by luck, but I worked hard for it, so... Also, where the frick is it? Which one is it? Gilly's this one? I don't remember the names, because again, these are not names that I'm growing attached to, because these are going to change. I don't know where the white chicken went. Oh, there you are. You're right behind the coop. What's your name? Puku, something like that. Okay, I got more of these seeds. We'll plant those in the future when we have more things to plant. And I think now we're going to start off our day. Also, I think we did get all of our energy back, because that's usually what our energy looks like after we're done for the day. Drink the Jojo Cola so we move a little bit faster. Where's this at? There we go. Okay, so we're going to try to get moving here and get the ball rolling. We're going to head to Clint's first to get the geodes cracked. Once you have those cracked, we're going to go on to Gunther. So that's going to be the plan. As I mentioned, you can get the prismatic shard through other methods in terms of like the stuff here, like the geodes, but you can only get them via the prismatic ones, I think is what they're called, or omni geodes. Can't get them in any of the other geotypes, so just be certain to keep that in mind as you're looking for it. Not to say you shouldn't crack these other geodes, because these are useful. Like, we'll take the copper. That is a new item. That is a dwarfish helmet. That is not new. Never mind. I thought that was new. Never mind. It's not new. Is that new? Oh, it's not. I think that may be new. Okay, yeah, so we got 1 new thing so far. That's definitely not new. I'm pretty sure we've seen that before. That is granite. Yep. 3 mystery boxes. First one, more mixed flower seeds. Not amazing, but we'll take it. That is interesting. That is 8 radish seeds. I mean, at least we can plant those now if we wanted to. And 10 speed grow. Okay, a bunch of farming stuff. Nothing that's wowing me here, but, you know, we'll take what we get. I am going to sell some stuff. I don't really need the mudstone, and I don't need the granite, and it's not worth much, but I'd rather not take up my inventory at this point, so that's the point we're at in our life. Oh, hey, you actually leave your office, Harvey? I actually didn't know that. I thought you mostly stayed in there because, you know, doctor and all that. You're the only doctor in anywhere close to Stardew Valley, so hopefully no one has an emergency today. Okay, so let's start putting this stuff in. I'll put the anchor in first. We'll put the bone flute, which is a guaranteed reward because there's one specifically tied to it. Gem up there. Another fossil thing here. Again, I'll make this stuff look pretty, and I have kind of an idea in mind for how I'll go about it later on, but for now, I'll just put it. And that's also guaranteed one, the ancient seed. So let's check the rewards, because we'll have 3. The flute block plays a flute sound when you walk past. That is tied to the bone flute. And we have the ancient seeds and ancient seed recipe. This is for the ancient seed that we... the ancient seed that we donated. It gives you the ancient seed and the ancient seed recipe. These are one of the best ways of making money in the entire game, especially in late game. I'm not going to be planting this right now for a few different reasons, but I don't want to spoil it. But I'm just saying... when the ancient seed is very valuable. If you yourself are trying to get the ancient seed, which I wouldn't really worry about getting it this early, because again, unless you're speedrunning, I don't really find it too prudent to have that be growing this early on. There are a few different ways to get it. You could be tilling stuff in the mines, like those areas typically will have a chance for them, I believe. The bugs in the mine have a pretty high chance of getting, or of containing the seeds as well, but it's, again, pretty rare, so don't expect it to be like a super common thing. But again, there's a few different things you can try if you're struggling to find some of those specific, like more specific things like those ancient seeds, for an example. Holy frick, everyone's congregated in this area. I don't really have gifts for everybody, but I'm trying to give gifts to almost everyone I can. Hey Sam, I'll always talk to you. I don't have anything for you that I think you like, but maybe you like spice berries, but I'd really keep that on me, actually. Sorry Sam. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to fish down here because there is, in fact, a type of fish that is exclusive to this area. It's more out of the way than... Oh, what the frick? I forgot Willie comes over here on Saturdays because he has a day off. So, we're going to fish down here. We'll fish next to Willie, maybe for some good luck. And let's hopefully see if we could get the fish that we're looking for here. There's the fish I was looking for, the Dorado. Fishing tackle's worn out. Ooh, just in time. The Dorado is, as it says, a fierce carnivore with brilliant orange scales. Orange. And it is one that can only be found in the river during summertime, I believe, and a few other seasons. Again, I'll get into that later. But it can only be found, I believe, between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m., so it's not one you can catch all day. And that one is more of its way than some of the other ones, as I mentioned, due to the fact that you really can't get down to this area super well. I'm renting my room from Marnie, a really good price. It's small, but I can't complain. Okay, so you're actually not related to Marnie? I thought you were, like, her son or something. I mean, I knew he wasn't, but, you know, for the sake, whatever. That was dumb, sorry. But yeah. So we got the Dorado, which is, I'm really glad we got that out of the way, because that fish is really annoying to try to catch. It's one I always forget about, too. Still multiple other fish, of course, for us to try to go out of our way for still, but it's nice getting any of those out of the way. And that one can be pretty challenging, actually, at least comparatively, again. Wouldn't say it's, like, probably as hard as some of the other ones, but it's probably on par with, like, maybe the pufferfish, I'd say, close to. So it can be a little annoying to try to get, so I find it a little bit easier than the pufferfish, but not by a ton, so again, it'll kind of come down to personal opinion and view on things. Once again, of course, as you're going to see, a lot of these days I'm going to be coming down here to collect hardwood. And even later on when I'm just speeding out most of the days, and again, I'm just going to things that you want to see. Assume for a lot of them I'm coming down here and getting hardwood. Maybe not for all of them, because again, I'll often forget, or there's other things that are more important at the time, but the hardwood is just so important to be collectively just getting as you can, because it just helps so much in the long term. Okay, so we did that. Now we could go fishing in the ocean for money, as I said, as the preferred spot for that. Or I could go back to the mines and really hammer down the one that's on the ice floor, which I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm not the biggest fan of doing the same thing over and over and just hoping for it to work, especially at this point. But I think that may be the best bet to do. I don't really want to bring a sonar bobber, mostly because I'll pretty much know it when I see it in terms of how difficult it is, because again, it's way more difficult than the ghost fish. But also, it doesn't actually help you much with anything outside of that, so I think I'd rather just... Do I have any other tackles? I don't think I do. I really hope I do, but I don't think I do. But first, I'm just going to put a lot of this stuff in here that will stack, and I'll worry about actually sorting out most of it later. Do I have any more tackles? I don't think I do. I mean, I have the sonar one, but that's not what I'm talking about. I don't really want the sonar one. The sonar one's useful, just it's not really useful right now, and I don't have any other tackles, and I'm not going to go buy a tackle. Like, that is an outright scam, so... Okay. I guess the plan is going to be we're going to go without a tackle and hope for the best. We'll see what we can do. I'm just going to sell the Dorado. There's no more reason for me to want to save this, and I'll just sell all that stuff. Oh, wait, do I have a mission? I think I have a gold bar we needed. Yeah, for Pam. Okay, we'll do that first. I literally just remembered that when I was thinking about maybe going to town to check for quests, and I forgot we already had one. Yeah, we have just enough. We have one on us. Of course, I can smelt more later, and I will, but... Oh, man. And I forgot to check the cave again for mushrooms. Ugh. And okay, that's the thing I will say about why I like the fruits more than the mushrooms a lot of the times. The fruits are something that they can, like, you can go such a long period without checking them because it'll still be producing stuff. Because it's not like, for example, there's only 6 areas for mushrooms with the mushroom cave, but there can be fruits all throughout the normal cave if it's the fruit cave. Largemouth bass for Haley, okay. But there's just so much more, like, room for you to not go there right away. Whereas, comparatively, for the mushroom cave, you have to be checking up on it if you want to be as efficient and get as much out of it as you can, so... Oh, man. I'm not the biggest fan of the mushroom cave, but I want to go with it because it had the most changes for the update, and I find it to be probably the most useful in late game, so... And for this type of series I'm doing, I'm going to go for this, so... There you are, Pam. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about the dog, Dusty. Yeah, there's the dog house. Hey, the gold bar, we're at 4 hearts now. Gold bar requested, thanks so much. Here's your payment as promised. Okay. Nice money. Haley wants largemouth bass. I'm not super concerned about getting that today, but whatever. Oh, but she's talking about the dog. There's actually a dog down near where Pam lives. You never really see it 'cause it's in its little cardboard cutout house, cardboard box, but it is there, and I can point it out, I guess, next time we're over there, but anyway. Once again, similar to last time, I'm going to hope for the best in terms of trying to catch this thing. I really don't know if it's going to happen. Mostly just due to the fact, again, it really does come down to luck, unfortunately, because there's a really high chance that we just get trash or ghost fish, which I would take ghost fish because it would earn us a little bit of pocket change, but, like, man, it's definitely not what I'm here for. Oh, whoa, what are you doing up here? Like, I know you came up here. Oh, she's, like, playing a little flute. Oh, that's cute. Can't really talk to her, though. Hey, Maru, you're also here listening to her music. Interested in farm stories to tell me? No, guess not. No, I don't. super boring. I don't have anything to give you. Yeah, I will be befriending probably people once we get done with like the fish for the year, not for the year, for the month, in terms of like the exclusive ones for the most part. Just I'm trying to get that out of the way so then I can get just not to deal with that later. I'm also going to come here to sell the old trident. I do not want that on me. It's not a great weapon for me personally. We do have 5,000 gold, which is nice. That's a decent amount of pocket change. But again, for potentially one of the things I wanted to buy, that's enough. Would be poor again. But for I'm not sure actually. If oh no, I can't do that today. Never mind. Sorry, thinking here. I was trying to contemplate how I wanted to go about certain things, but I don't want to. I could eat the trout soup. It would give us 1 plus fishing for 4 minutes. I think we're gonna do that. Just increase the odds of potentially catching this thing if we do find it in here. I'm hopeful that we will, but I'm not gonna put any money down on it because again, it really does come down to luck on these ones. So we'll just hope for the best. Okay, so you want to know how rare this thing is? Well, it's 1:10 a.m. and you can see my inventory right now. I did not catch the fish, nor did I even have an attempt at catching it. I did not even like fail to catch it and it appeared once. Nope. I don't even know when I started fishing. I mean, yeah, it had to have been like 1 or 2 a.m. or 1 or 2 p.m. when I started fishing, but still, like, this is insane. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. It is not fun. And if this was like later on, the nice thing is I'm going to be able to reset the entire day because I'm probably just going to commit it to solely catching that fish. So I can just reset if it's taking too long or whatever until we get a good run going, which I recommend you doing too, because this is BS. But since I already caught the Dorado and I did so much else today, I didn't really want to reset, so I'm not going to. But I do not blame you if you end up doing so yourself, and I would in fact encourage a lot of you to do so because it is in fact very dumb. That's the way you have to go about it. Okay, so we're going to put in that. I'm going to take all these. We're just going to put them away. I'm not going to put another one in because it's getting late. I'm going to sell the items we had. At the very least, you made probably a little bit of money from the ghost fish, but again, it's not as good as going to the ocean or somewhere else, but you're going to get consistent catches because, yeah, like look at that. Like 1,000 gold. Like 83 gold for a gold ghost fish isn't like terrible, but I mean that's barely more than a chub, and chubs you can be catching other stuff too, and you'd be making so much more money. Oh man. And then speaking of not really worth a lot of money, hot peppers are not great, but since they regrow, they're not like a terrible source of income since, you know, I definitely wouldn't recommend them too much. Not even 2,000 gold, not amazing day overall, but I think overall we've had a progressive few days, and as much as I would love to end this episode like I usually do with a very happy and ongoing tone, as you're going to see, a green rain has descended upon the valley. Something's going on here, and it's going to be up to us to find out. Next time, we are going to be discovering just what has happened to our valley. See you all then.